Have you ever considered that the more wounds you expose, the more people desire to touch them? Not only that, but they may also try to bother you to the point of infecting those wounds and putting you in an even worse situation than before. Let's consider an example. Suppose your company has gone bankrupt, and you openly express your despair. In this case, people may approach you, patting you on the back and pretending to sympathize with your situation. However, at the same time, they start observing every detail to humiliate you by telling others how foolish and irresponsible you were. It's as if your girlfriend cheats on you, and even if she apologizes and admits her wrongdoing behind your back, everything becomes a subject of mockery if you show sadness, despair, or frustration. People will take advantage of it to worsen the situation further. To be honest, these people's goal is to feel superior in the face of your chaos. Nowadays, I believe it's simply a matter of mental illness. There are individuals who are so sick inside and out that they find satisfaction in destroying others. It's not surprising that nowadays people laugh at those who claim to have depression, especially if the person is rich or famous. For many, being wealthy or living well is almost a crime. And if they discover that you are dealing with a more serious problem in your life, they rejoice in it. That's why it's important to learn to act as if nothing affects you, regardless of the problems, anxieties, or mistakes. The less you show to people, the better. Now, it's up to you to take care of everything or trust a professional, and no one else. As I mentioned before, when people discover your problems, things only get worse, whether through gossip or jokes. Therefore, when you face personal problems or anything that is affecting you, remember not to open up to everyone. Think that you can fix it on your own without desperately begging for help. Maintain your dignity, values, and a calm and balanced posture, emotionally overcoming what bothers you or the problem you need to solve. The less you reveal, the clearer it becomes that finding a solution is not so difficult. Believe me, those who claim that everything is extremely difficult are simply blind to their own weaknesses. To have a life full of possibilities, you need to start acting correctly and keep moving forward. That's how life is: fall 7 times and rise 8 times. With persistence and effort, each attempt becomes easier. Knowing this, don't let negative feelings take over, and don't let anything or anyone destroy your soul and motivation. Rise up and act as if nothing can bother you. This way, you won't be affected by the desperate vultures eager to feast on others' flesh, and you won't even notice your problems as something impossible. When you start fighting, negativity dissipates, and you focus on reality. You will see exits and solutions to your problems much more clearly. Now, let's imagine another situation. You are disappointed with someone's attitude whom you had high expectations for. You expected support, loyalty, love, and trust. You expected a business to succeed, building countless expectations in a relationship where you fully trusted that person's words. However, the ground crumbled beneath you, and you fell hard. Emotional pain emerged immediately, and you stood there, failing to react to the disappointment, looking at that person you trusted attacking and hurting you, intentionally or not. First, let me tell you that regardless of the intense pain you're feeling at the moment, as soon as you realize that someone you trusted has hurt you so much, don't show the pain. Understand that deep down, you may desperately want to offend, cry, or throw everything away to escape that environment. However, under no circumstances should you display your sadness and pain to those who are watching, even if you feel defeated and have expected too much from others, even if you have been betrayed. Don't lose your composure in front of people, even if you're completely shattered inside. Don't show your despair to others. Despite the pain, maintain your posture and save the tears for later when you're at home, away from prying eyes. At that moment, even if it's just you and the person who betrayed you, don't give them the satisfaction of seeing that they have hurt you. By showing that what they did has destroyed you, you're feeding their pleasure or becoming more vulnerable. Therefore, in that exact moment, in front of others, hold your ground. Stay firm, don't react, and calmly walk away. Distance yourself from the person who betrayed you or did something wrong without showing the importance they expect from you. Turn your back and move forward. They also want to see you become a clown, causing scandals or crying in front of everyone. There are people in this world who want to see your anger and frustration for their entertainment. They want you to do what they desire. Obviously, you didn't lose only because you were betrayed or disappointed, but that was the last time anyway. Now that I've explained this part, let's move on to the next step. It's important to go through this situation without showing your suffering to others. However, that doesn't mean you don't feel the pain. It's obvious that we are human beings and we will suffer in some way. However, I will explain how you can avoid being trapped in that pain. First, find a comfortable place for yourself after being deceived, betrayed, or disappointed. When your expectations are shattered, it's essential to isolate yourself in a cozy and safe environment. Choose a place where you won't feel the desire to experience that disappointment again. Perhaps at some point in life, you may decide not to trust anyone anymore and avoid taking risks. However, is such an exaggerated attitude the solution after a disappointment? It's important to learn not to blindly trust and protect yourself with caution. It's necessary to act with intelligence and analyze the lies and illusions that others try to implant in your mind. Although you shouldn't stop trusting people altogether and avoid taking any risks, you also shouldn't become someone who refuses new experiences and spends your whole life in your comfort zone, limiting yourself to the basics. It's important to realize that running away permanently is not the answer. Pain may make you feel ashamed and regretful, but if you let go of those negative feelings, you'll realize that suffering is trying to convey a message about the attitude you should adopt to avoid feeling that pain again. When you understand this, you won't settle in a comfortable place but venture into the unknown, facing new situations and experiences. The difference is that now you will know how to act to not be naive and easily fall into traps. Even if you may feel more pain and eventually encounter new obstacles, with each attempt, with each new adventure, you will become stronger, better, smarter, and above all, more admired by yourself. Remember that personal growth is in your hands. Stay determined, learn from experiences, and keep moving forward. And also, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to receive new videos, and leave your likes and comments. It's very important. See you in the next video.